Hi, I'm Bea and I'm so excited to share with you today some Christmas sugar paint sugar balls. How are we going to make these? It's a really cool fun way of creating for your Christmas tree and having lots of different colours for your tree and done really inexpensively. So let's get started with the things that you're going to need. You're going to need these little baubles. These are shatterproof baubles. They're really cool actually. So it means that if you put them on the tree, they drop, they're not going to smash. I like that. I like the fact that it's safe for your kids, it's safe for your home, and it's cool because you get to see all the pretty colours that go inside them. So you're going to need some baubles. You're going to need some hot water for your sugar paint powder. You're going to need some sugar paint powder. You're going to need some white water-based paint. So you can just get your paint and just put them into some pots because we're going to be creating different colours. So we're going to need that, and we're going to need some plastic containers or metal containers, whichever one that you want to choose. I'm using these ones today because they're clear so you can see what I'm doing. So it's always good to get the metal ones because you can clean them up and wash them out after you've finished, so that's better for you. So let's get started. So here's some that I made earlier with some sugar paint powder that's ready to go. So I'm going to show you some really cool different effects today. So bear with me, I'm going to do 2, 3, maybe 4 different baubles to show you the fun ways and how you can create different effects. So here's some that I've done earlier, but I'm going to start from scratch to show you how to do it. So I'm going to start with some pink passion first, just 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of hot water. So it's always 1 to 1. I know what I'm doing well. I think I do. So anyway, we take 1 teaspoon of sugar paint powder to 1 teaspoon of hot water. If you find you've not put enough in, just put another drop in. So it's always important to make sure that your powder is fully dispersed. So the hot water will help the powder dissolve. So you may think, oh, 1 teaspoon. Just ask yourself, how many baubles are you going to want to make in that colour? So it's entirely up to you. But remember that the shades have been made to go really super concentrated, so they start darker and go lighter. Now you don't have to use expensive paint either, remember. It just can be inexpensive paint because we put them into baubles. You may have to roll them a few times, but that's okay because they come out pretty cool. So we've mixed the powder. We're then going to take some white water-based paint. So remember, you're controlling the shade. So I'm just going to put 2 heaped teaspoons in here, okay? That's all, just 2 heaped teaspoons. And then we're going to mix. Mix, 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 mix. So that's pretty strong, that colour. So it's a strawberry, pinky colour. So hopefully you can see that's really pretty. Or if we want them paler, we can just, so like this one here, we can make them paler. I'm just going to add a little bit more in just to show you. So I'm just going to add a little bit more, because I want mine a little bit paler for the tree. Mix, 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 mix. I love that from the 1 tin of paint you can just get so many colours and just use 1 teaspoon at a time. So you only use the amount that's required for your project, okay? So I think that's a pretty pink. I like that one. And we can take it back to as pale as we want. So it's entirely up to you what shade that you take it to, okay? So then we take the little, excuse my messy hands, we take the little bauble, and the fun part is you don't have to use a funnel really. We just empty some in there. We don't have to fill it all up. But I hope you can get this on the camcorder. I'll do it this way. So what we do is twist, 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 round, around, 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 go round, and we fill the whole of the little bauble with the colour until we just keep going round, round. and then we drop it back into here. So you may have to just repeat this process a few times. So it all depends on the quality of the paint that you get sometimes. So then we can just do another one after you've done that one. Let it come out. Let it dry. And you may just need to repeat the process. And then we can just pretty them up once we've done them. So you see, that's one little pretty sugar paint ball. Really quick, really fun, really fun and quick and easy to do. And then we can dress them up. Once they're ready, we put some ribbons, some little embellishments on it, and that's really cool. And you can see just that alone, we only put 1 teaspoon in and about 4 or 5 teaspoons of paint. And it'll just go a long way. So that's the pink. So we've done the pink one. So now we're going to do, let's see, we've already done, I've made one up here earlier, look, which is really cool. It's a soft green one. So I think I'm going to do this one next. Okay, so I'm going to take the green one. So this one was Summer Meadows that I did earlier. So then just go round and round and round. Hope you can see this. So it's a great way of spending an afternoon. I can tell you, it's so therapeutic. I just love it. Round and round and round and round. Make sure it goes, you don't miss any. And it doesn't matter if you put more paint in as well, because, you know, you just empty it back out. And like I said, you just have to repeat the process a few times to make sure there's complete coverage on the inside. So it all depends on the colours that you want to do. So, you know, it's so cool that you can do all these pretty colours and make lots of different baubles. And you know, these are so inexpensive. I think they cost me about $6 for the whole box. I think that was on sale too. So hopefully you can see that pretty colour too. That's so, so pretty. And it looks so beautiful on the tray. Okay, so my hands are dirty, but that's okay. So I'm going to keep going. Now I'm going to show you some really cool fun ways of really mixing things up. So we've got some pretty colours. We can do pink, we can do Tiffany, we can do Summer Meadows, Pink Passion, Lily Lemon. We can do all the soft pastel colours. What I like to do is we step outside the box and do things a little bit different. So here's another cool fun way. I'm going to show you how to do something completely different. So we just add a little bit more white, add some white. So if you want to really go a little bit more creative and we want to create a little bit of pink. So we're going to make a little, oh, we can see really close up here. We're going to just make a little, drop some of this paint from a distance here. Give it a swirl like this. And then if we want to, we can always add a little bit more of this colour here. So if you want to create a little bit of a rainbow effect here. Okay? So we don't mix this, we leave this as it is, okay? And so what we do, we just get this like this, and we take one of our baubles. Excuse the phone, but I'm going to keep going because I've gone too far. So we take the paint, and then we pour the paint into here. So hopefully you can see all the different colours intermingling here. Can you see? Yeah. So this is pretty cool. So we're going to get this like rainbow effect finish in pastels. So we just twist and twist and twist. This is pretty cool. And twist. So we can mix up all these pretty colours. And you've got a little rainbow cloud of colours. I love doing this. And just put the excess into there. So you can put the excess into another bowl so that you can create a different finish. So I shouldn't really have done that, but that's okay. Because I've done it now. So you can empty the rest of it back in. But I just wanted to show you the finish that you can get, because it's so cool to get all these different rainbow pastel finishes. And you can just put a little bit of white, you can just put a little bit of pink, and you really can mix things up. So I'm just going to just give that a bit of a clean down so you can see it. Because this is really cool. So I hope you can see that. It's a really cool, fun way of creating some different coloured baubles. But you're creating your own uniqueness. You know, different colours, different prettiness, and then you just put that back in again if you want to do a second coat inside. So that is some sweet sugar Christmas balls. So you have lots of different colours to choose from with sugar paint powders. Less is more, one tin of paint, multitudes of colours, and lots of prettiness on your tree, on the Christmas tree. So I hope you've had fun and you go make your own pretty balls. And I will see you next time in the next tutorial. Bye for now.